Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's staying safe still. So, today, let's talk about rejection. Uh-oh. So scary. Oh, everybody's so scared of rejection. Even that word probably triggers some of you. I know it used to trigger me, that's for sure. Rejection is very scary and powerful. It's one of those negative emotions that just takes control and just holds on to you, and it really can lead you to certain paths or not let you onto certain paths. So yeah, it's like, what is it? It's basically like the negative emotion, the ego's trap, or its way to keep you from looking on the inside. It's telling you have to look on the outside for validation, instead of finding that within. And when you look on the outside, of course, he's going to bring up those insecurities to confirm that you're not worth it, that keeps you trapped in those lower vibrations, those lower emotions of like insecurities. Because when you're fearing rejection, it's a lot of times it's your insecurities thinking you're not good enough. You're not, you're not good enough to get this, get the partner, get the job, get the loan, get the whatever it is that you're going for. Just it's your insecurities coming up and saying you're not good enough to get that. And what happens when you do that, you start focusing on the negative. You start focusing on what you don't have, and that it's not going to happen, and that that they're just going to say no. And so that becomes your focus. And when you're trying to manifest something, focusing on the negative does not allow you to bring in and manifest what you really want. In order to manifest, you have to focus on the outcome you want and be in that vibration to attract it. So when you're thinking of rejection and that you're not going to get it, guess what you're not going to get? You're not going to get it. Because that's the vibration you're holding, and that's what you're attracting. It's the basic law of attraction. Thoughts become things. Watch what you're thinking. For an instance, my favorite is relationships. Say you're scared of rejection. So what do? You maybe don't even ask somebody out. You stay lonely. You stay by yourself, which confirms to yourself, I'm lonely. I'm not good enough. My life is terrible. It just keeps crystallizing those belief systems. Or maybe you start playing games, or testing waters with people. You start throwing it out there. Oh, you want to come hang out? Not making plans. You sit there and just throw it out there just to see if they'll bite it, and or I love this one, so when are we gonna hang out? Or why don't we ever hang out yet? Or things like that. Just kind of little pokes, See who, it's like their insecurities is telling me that their insecurity is controlling them and not allowing them to stand up and say, hey, I would like to take you out on a date. I would like to hang out with you. Let's go here at this time on this day. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. Like, that is like, I've got my shit together and I'm ready. That says it. Not this little, hey, can I, let's hang out. When are we going to hang out? And when are we going to, it's like little, like little slaps in the face. Like, no, stop doing that. It drives me crazy. So, you kind of like, you lose out because seriously, guys, like, people, you subconsciously can feel people's energy. Even if you're not really in tune with it, you're not awake to it, people still feel that. And they will sense that and know, oh, wait a second, like, this person's not ready, and if they're a strong person and in their, in their zone with their boundaries and they're serious about stuff, they're going to sense that right away and be like, nah, I deserve better. I want somebody that knows what they want, that isn't afraid, that stands, that fights, not just kind of like slaps me and whatever. Like, that's what I feel like. So if you're not being strong forward on what you want, you're gonna get other things. Like, you have to know what you want and you have to stand up for it and you have to believe it and bring it into your reality. Manifest it. I know some people that have they want to hang out, right? But they're insecure and they are fearing rejection. So what do? They throw it out there. Hey, you want to come over? Want to hang out? Yeah, okay. I'm into you. So yeah, let's do it. Then they play games where it's kind of like, they want to believe that it's going to happen, but then, and they're in the right momentum by doing that, by making the plan. They're in there. They're ready to go. Then they're not quite strong enough to where those insecurities start coming up and they grasp and hold on. And it's like, oh, well, maybe we can do this another night. Or they leave you hanging for like an hour or two, like trying to, like, they made the plan but haven't gave full details, and they're trying to like keep you strung along to kind of like to make them, because they're looking on the outside for validation. So they've got that, they're holding on to that, but they can't quite get that fullness of acceptance because those insecurities are coming up and grabbing them. So then they string that other person along for an hour or two, playing this cat game of back and forth. And then, again, if that person is in their strength and strong, they're going to sense that. And guess what? They're going to say, you know what? Never mind. Thank you. Try again. But it's like, again, you have, if you know what you want, stand strong in that and fight for it. Make yourself to that vibration so you bring it in. This is why it's so important, you guys, to get rid of these insecurities and work on yourself and find that inner strength. You will not find validation outside of you. You may get a sense of the smallness because it's, it's that ego giving it to you just a tiny bit to keep you holding, to keep you keep looking on the outside. It's just so it can still manipulate and control you and bring those insecurities back up and be like, ugh. And then you'd be like, oh, I almost had it. What's wrong? I'm not good enough. I almost had it. But really, it's like, you're never gonna get it. If you're always looking on the outside, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna find acceptance. It's not until you look within you. You have to dig deep inside of you. Anytime that a negative emotion, for instance, rejection, comes up, it is the best opportunity for you to see these insecurities and for you to do your work. It's a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Relationships, if it's your mother, your brother, your sister, your best friend, the guy next door, the girl, you've been dating for 4 months, whatever. Whoever you've been married to, your grandma, anybody, somebody at the grocery store, somebody you're just online with, whatever. Any relationship is the best opportunity for looking in the mirror. They are your reflections. What you perceive in them, it comes back. So if you perceive that this person is thinking and judging you, that's because you're not secure within yourself. They are reflecting back to you your perceptions, what you're thinking. If you sit there and you believe that this person thinks I'm good looking, that means like, I've got it. You have the confidence within you. You know what that feels like and what that means. So you're reflecting that out, and then that's being reflected back to you. People are your mirrors. It is like when you wake up to understanding that, there's nothing more powerful than that. Like, you get to fix yourself. You get to better yourself. You get to become the best version of who you want to be. And you won't worry about other people and what they think. You'll be in your power and your strength. You'll take back your power. And you'll shut that ego mind off and live within your heart. And the heart is the strongest. And then you can sit there and know your good, like your strengths and your the best parts of you, and you can flaunt that. You can flex it. You can sit there and be like, hey, look at me. Like, I am a stud. I am a hot piece. And then how much fun would that be? And then when you go and ask people on dates or whatever, you're gonna have fun with it. And you won't be afraid of rejection. And you will understand if you are rejected, that's an opportunity to look in the mirror and see, what can I fix next? And guess what? The more you do that, and more you fix things and strengthen your inner self and strengthen who you are, the better, not the better people, because everybody's equal, but like the better, like, I guess the characteristics come to you. Because like I said, what you are and what you think is what you bring in and what you attract. So if you're in like the great mindset of, and you're promoting and you're living as these great qualities and characteristics of a person, guess who's gonna come in and be attracted to that? People of alike, people that are just like that, people on the same vibrations as you, the people that are attracting the same thing as you. So if you want a good girl who you can take home to mama, you better be that boy that she can take home to mama or daddy. Like, I love seeing all these guys complain, post these memes about how women are, trash, or women are, player, I don't know, whatever it is. But if those are the kind of women you're constantly seeing, maybe you need to look in the mirror. Why are you attracting these women? Same goes for women out here. Why are you attracting these types of men? Look in the mirror. Fix what's in you. I say this because firsthand I experienced this. The more I changed last year and fixed within myself the realities I perceived to be true and the insecurities I suppressed and allowed to control me, the more I fixed all that, I couldn't believe the type of guys that were coming into my life. I had never met guys like that who treated me so good, that were just genuine gentlemen. And this is nothing against my exes or, past guys I've met, but I'm just saying, like, it's opened my eyes to seeing a new, like, reality and way you can live and what I deserve. And it's awesome. And I want people to be able to do this, because the more people do this, the more we wake up, the more we can fix things, and the world can evolve better, because we're evolving either way. But it's up to us to decide how we want to, if we want to make it an ease, or either you shift or you're gonna be shifted. Trust me. I got shifted. I was forcefully shifted, but that's because I couldn't see. I didn't have the ability or the teachings or the knowledge to be able to do it. And that's why I want to help people, maybe give them the tools that helped me, to be able to help you to maybe make it a little easier ride. So rejection, it's the best opportunity to see in the mirror. Any emotion that arises when you get rejected, or you're fearing rejection, take a look at that. And maybe even ask yourself, I love to do this. Okay, why? And I ask myself, I seriously say to myself, why am I feeling this rejection right now? And it's awesome that a lot of times I get flashbacks or certain memories pop up in my mind of when I was a child, of rejection, of or whatever, like maybe in recent past, rejection, or I'm insecure about my weight, or I'm insecure about my skin, I'm insecure about my hair, I'm insecure about whatever. Those come up, and that tells you that's what's causing you to feel rejection. And that is your chance to take that take that thought and flip the switch. Flip it up. Flick it. Don't flick it. Just switch it. To do that and change and rewrite your story. Rewrite your reality. This is you're creating your reality in every moment, and that's your best chance to do it. Flip it and say, I'm worth it. And look at and see those flaws as your uniqueness, as who you are. You were created this way, and those type of thoughts do not serve you, because you deserve better. And find it within you to flip that and be able to find that inner strength, and watch how your world will shift. It's awesome. Rejection, again, it's nothing to be feared. It's an opportunity to see in the mirror. Because again, like I said, if people on the other side of that are able to sense that, and they will reject you, but it's for your own good, because they're reflecting back to you what you need to work on. And and if you're in your zone and you're strong and you're strengthening, and you come back later and ask again, make that plan. Don't play games. Don't beat around the bush. Don't poke. Don't slap. Just stand in yourself and be like, hey, I'm interested in you. You want to go on a date? Hey, meet me at this place at this time on this date. And if it doesn't physically work for them, that's fine. You have to be able to compromise. And maybe she'll say, or he'll say, hey, I can't do it this day, but how about this? Compromise. It doesn't mean it's rejection. Stop letting those insecurities control you. And then also, again, like if you're standing in your ground and you're like, hey, I want to take you on a date. And you do your planning, you ask properly, you make yourself secure, and you show them that you're serious by doing that. Because that's the other thing. People can sense when you're not serious, because you're not putting the date down, you're not giving the time, you're not making a plan that tells the other person looking on the other side. That reflects some insecurities. Oh, I'm not good enough because this person won't make a plan. And if they're strong enough, they're going to say, I'm good enough. This person's not serious. I'm not going to go on that date with that person because I deserve better. I deserve a strong person who stands within themselves and can make a effing plan. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to play these guessing. I'm done with insecurities. They don't control me. You got to understand both sides and how this works and fix it within you. And again, if you ask and you plan and you pick the date and all that stuff, you set it up and it doesn't work out, that's fine. Not everybody is made for everybody. Not everybody is attracted to everybody. Not everybody connects and clicks, and puzzle pieces do not go together. That's fine. Keep moving. You owe it to yourself. You deserve to find somebody that your puzzle pieces do go together. Don't let that stop you. Don't let the ego use that as bait to pull you back in. Just keep moving. Keep moving forward until you find the characteristics in somebody that you want and you deserve and that will add to you. Not somebody that you're looking that will create for you. Add to you, because you're already creating within. You find happiness first within you. And then once you know yourself and what you deserve and all that stuff, again, you're going to attract in people alike on your same vibration, same frequencies. And then it's your decision to say if, those characteristics are good and they will add to me. Not create, but add, some good stuff. It's not somebody you rely on. It's somebody that you can enjoy and have fun and experience life with. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, keep doing your work. Become those divine masculines. Become those divine feminines. Become those kings and queens, your inner kings and queens. Bring that out. Be honorable. Be fearless. Find your kingdom. Find those that are worth it and that will fight with you, not against you. Because when they fight against you, that's pulling those inner demons out. And you don't want to live like that forever. So, all right. We'll see you later.